Hello, my name is Terrence Levi, and I was born and raised in the big city of Houston, Texas. But in 2014, I moved myself and my family to the small town of Cleveland, Texas. Now I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, I'm a pastor, I'm a restaurant owner, I'm a film and television producer, and I'm also a serial entrepreneur. And people have said, man, your life is so interesting, you should turn it into a reality show. So that's exactly what we did. So if you're watching, thanks for joining me on the journey of being Levi. Man, I tell you what, there is nothing like the smell of these briskets in the morning, ready to come out. Smell amazing, look amazing, right? That pulled pork, cooked up great. Time to wrap them up so they can finish up the process. Absolutely nothing like it, man. This amazing smell of beef and pork in the morning. So myself, I take care of a lot of the business, work on ads with Isaiah, administrative type of stuff, but there are some days I have to come in here and show them how it's done. Some of them appreciate it, some of them don't appreciate it. My daughter don't appreciate it because she's got her team in here and they're pretty close. They like to chit chat and whatnot. I just want to come in here and take care of the business. So she don't like me coming in here doing that. She don't want me to be in here. She tries to tell me I don't know what I'm doing, but we all know that's not true. She says I slowed them down. Now how is it that I started the whole joint, taught her how to do it, but I'm slowing her down? Don't make no sense. This is my daughter. She thinks she is the best meat cutter in the whole operation, but everyone else knows that that is not the truth. So let's see what her skills, let's see what she does right here, right now on this brisket. She's okay. She's just not as cold as me. She's okay. She's okay. So a lot of times, a lot of people ask me, how did you start this? What's the history of Fat Floyd? Why do you do this? When we opened the restaurant, we was looking for a place, and we just had an idea that we believed we could sell some good food. And the place that was available to us was inside of the church. Many years ago, back in the late 90s, I started making these brisket pizza. We had a Friday night service that we would do, and it was catered to inner city kids. My ministry was catered to inner city kids. And so we didn't have a congregation of our own. We had to raise money to go out into the community. We had to raise our own money because nobody had money. You know, everybody was young, or either they were kids or whatever. And so we started making the pizzas and selling the pizzas after the service to make the money. People would come from different places. They got so popular, people come from different parts of Houston to get them. So then when I came out here in 2014, December 2014, the pastor of the church, I was like, in the same spot. We needed money to be able to do outreach to the community. So that's when we started the restaurant the first time. We started Fat Floyd's in a building in the back of our church on a neighborhood street, surrounded by houses. And basically the church is in a neighborhood. You can see we're down the street from the church right now, and we're going to a residential neighborhood, and we accomplished all that we accomplished in a room that we converted in the back of the church building. And since the beginning, the odds were stacked against us from succeeding. So as if the dynamics of where we actually positioned geographically in the neighborhood weren't enough, there was then the feat of getting people to come inside of a church, to go to a restaurant and eat. So people literally had to come down the hallway and go into the back of the fellowship hall. This is the building which was our family life center. It functions as our family life center here at the church. And so we had to figure out how to get them all the way down this hallway into the area where we built out the restaurant.
So did the restaurant look like this when you first got in the building?
No, it didn't look like this when we first got in the building at all. It looked nothing like this when we first got in the building. So again, there was this blue and green walls inside of here that had been that way forever. And so we came in again and retextured the walls and painted it to look more modern. We also got this magnificent, you can see behind me here, the wrap that we put on the wall. We decorated the whole room with this wrap. We came in and we put in these nice black booths and black tables and chairs. Got us counters built to make it look like a real barbecue restaurant, but it didn't look anything like this when we first got in the building. And so what we did was, I have a background, I've made a couple of films, and I woke up one morning And I was like, okay, so just make it like a movie set, right? So when they walk into the door, we put this wrap on the wall, we repainted, retextured the wall, put this wrap on the wall. Extension of the restaurant. And it was like a seamless thing. You had a few people, really noticed it was part of the church, but for the most part, it was just an interest to the restaurant. So again, we overcame a lot of odds because we believed in the idea that we had. And I think we proved ourselves to be right. And despite overcoming all of these odds, all of the barriers from coming into the neighborhood, down this neighborhood street, coming into a church building to be a barbecue restaurant, this is Fat Floyd's. When they pull up, it's like, we're not thinking it's in a church building. And so you got to come down this long hallway, which literally part of our children's church is inside one of the rooms in the hallway. So we did that the first time, and after we did it the first time, when we got ready to do it again this time, my son Isaiah, he had came home from the Air Force, and the kids was talking about, Dad, let's reopen the restaurant. I said, no. All right, I'm standing right here in the front of what used to be the Church's Chicken building here in Cleveland, Texas. And my son, he came and found this place where we are now, right on the corner of SL 573 and West Houston Street. It used to be a Church's Chicken, and it had closed right at the end of COVID when we closed the barbecue restaurant over at the other location. And we were in search of the owners for, some months. Even the local city government couldn't find the people that owned it. But our real estate guy, he found it, he tracked them down. The people were all the way over in Europe. Robbie Harris, I call him Robbie the Realtor. Robbie is the best. And so Robbie tracked the people down. I think the guy was actually in some other country, and they were shocked that Robbie could find them. And so Robbie talked to them, and they said, nah, we don't want to do no renting in the place. We want to sell it, and I couldn't buy it at the time, because we didn't have two nickels to rub together. I didn't have the money to get in the building and rent, renovation, or nothing. I had to make a video, so me and Isaiah got together. That was the first video to do with the restaurant. We had to make a video for the people talking about the significance of the restaurant in the community and, why they should allow us to rent the property. And so we sent them the video. They saw the video. They eventually said, yeah, we can do it. So now I got a problem. I need a bunch of money to do the remodel. So again, never done nothing on this level. I thought we needed like 50 grand, right? To get in there and make some small tweaks or whatever like that. I was drastically wrong, right? So we got to going in the bathroom over there, busting up concrete. And the plumbing bill was like half of 50 grand just for the plumbing. We needed smokers, we needed equipment, all of this kind of stuff. And the remodel was tough. We had to tear down the walls. And so we came in here and did the wrap, the painting, painted the chairs. We had to redo the ceiling in the kitchen. We had to hang vent fans and all that kind of, we had to build a room for the smoker in the back, paint the whole building, restripe the parking lot, all of that kind of stuff. But we got it done. And I remember the first day after when the fire chief gave us the occupancy permit, man, I walked outside, I got in my car, and I literally started crying because it was so draining to be doing all my other work and doing this remodel. And so he's like, man, y'all can open tomorrow if you want. So we opened, I think, 2 days after Christmas, December the 27th. And we opened the first day. The parking lot was packed. People was parking across the street. They were in here like bees on honey. And then my family, I get to work with my family every day. That's an awesome thing. But when we started, remember what I said on the little segment on the bike? It was nothing but faith, nothing but a promise from God that, man, he'll bless whatever I put my hands to, that when I pray, believe I receive, and I can have what I pray for. And that's what we came into this thing. I'm talking getting in the restaurant and we didn't have a dime. I'm talking about what we're gonna do. And so the Lord brought the money. We got inside of here. This is Smokehouse, and this is Jeff, my man. That's my apprentice smoker right there. He's learning how to do it. He's hard to work on them ribs already. That's what's going on. He got some stuff coming off, some briskets. We'll take a peek in here. All right, so we got some chicken cooking, and we cooking potatoes in here too. Got some ribs on the other side. Right here cooking. All right, we're going to the back of the restaurant first. Kind of got supplies and stuff back here. Prep area. This is really dishwashing and whatnot. Back in this area right here. And then we go into the actual kitchen going in. Right here we got the warmer. This is where we keep the meat. After it's been cooked, it goes in there and keeps warm all day. This is a bread maker I bought from the auction. This steam table right here, I bought this from an auction for $100, and I've had this thing for about 7 years, right? Still working, no quit in it. Got this pizza oven from an auction, and I think I paid about $2,600 for it. Thing's worth about $15,000. So then we go into the front part, counter, and you got the Pepsi machine there. This is the front entrance, and this is where the customers sit right here. All right, so right now, the restaurant is open, and right off the bat, we got a big order over here. You can see all of these chopped brisket sandwiches going to one place, and so getting the customers starting to come in. You can see in the front over there, and we're doing it. All right, so chop it all up. We're gonna keep it right here. I got my team in here. Down over there on the other side, with the tattoos on the other side of her neck. That's my daughter. She is my super partner in crime. She holds the kitchen down. And so we getting it in. Right here you can see the orders up on the screen. All right, so we know what to make. But again, just right now chopping a bunch of brisket. All right, so this is where the magic happens at. So the orders get taken right up here in the front. Then they get put together right here. It's another big order. This is Isaiah. That's my youngest son. And he thinks he's the brains behind the operation. Perhaps someday he will be, but he's extremely hard working. He's our ad guy, and right now they're putting orders together. The drive-through too, and it works rather well. This way you get your various personalities coming to the restaurant inside of here. Isaiah entertains himself by imitating some of the people who come through there. This side, we are making hamburgers and all the fried stuff. Over here, this is one of our best employees, Yachty, right here. Say hi, Yachty. All right.
She's not sunburned, she's just blushing.
The orders, they come up on this screen right here, and then again, everybody makes them. All of the meat happens on this side. That's where we keep the chopped brisket, the brisket for slicing. This is where we keep the ribs, the sausage, and the chicken right there. And all of the cold sides go right there. So our kitchen open. Some of the customers like to watch us make the food. Try to be as entertaining as possible without being ridiculous. This again, we just got started for the morning. It ain't really got crazy yet, but so when it really gets crazy, this screen here will be pulled all the way across, and it'll stay that way for, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes, an hour stretch. Some days the dining room is totally full, nobody can sit, but they have to take their food to go. This is how it happens in here. This is where the organized chaos happens, right here in the kitchen, Fat Floyd's Barbecue. Isaiah, what is the most fun part about working at Fat Floyd?
Meeting all the new faces.
It is universally known that Isaiah can be full of crap. He spent 8 years in the Air Force, so he's like super militant. So we had to get him to chill out on some of the militant behavior sometimes, but he does a good job. And man, it's wild because some of the customers that come in here, like especially some of the more seasoned saints, are come in here and they know that joker by name. They be asking for him by name. They'll come in and say, "We're looking for the owner, Isaiah," and you know, which all of the whole family, the whole family is part owners, but they think he's my boss, right? So they come and look for him like he's my boss. It's funny, but I'm glad they love him. And see how she handled that brisket? I would have never thought in a million years that she would have wanted to work back here, right? She had the opportunity to go work in the front, but she likes to be back here. Does a good job ordering the team. Probably is nobody better at cutting the meat than her. I will give her that right now. See, she's smiling. I just said that so you can smile. All right, so we're making a pizza right now. We're making a regular brisket pizza. All right, good. I've been making these pizzas for almost 30 years. So we want the pizza to be good. So we try to use the best ingredients on the pizza. But I want to put y'all in the chaos. So Y'all can see how it goes on. All right, so we'll see that one when it comes out. So then we got Yachty making tacos. People like the tacos, man. We just kind of did it as a courtesy, but wound up that people really like them. So we make a lot of them. They always telling me, hey, we're about to run out of tortillas. I'm like, man, y'all selling that many tacos? They are. So put some pico on top of it. I already got the cheese and she's gonna wrap it up. We give her some sauce with it, napkins, put it in a bag, and that's how that gets done. Right, everything that gets made gets brought up to this counter right here. Right back over here now, they're looking to see they got the pizza in. People place their orders. It'll come back up.
0.4 seconds, a slice sandwich got made. Fast service.
0.4 seconds slice sandwich. That's a lot.
That's 4 seconds. It's not 0.4.
Girl, we couldn't even make that in 4
It's 4
seconds.
seconds. We did make it. It wasn't a lot, did we not? It wasn't 4 seconds.
Yeah.
She may be great at cutting brisket, but she's still working on her mathematics.
Shut up.
Cameron, how old are you, man? 17 years old. You skateboard?
Yeah.
Are you serious about it, or you just do it a little bit?
No, I'm serious about it. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah. So you skateboard just around the neighborhood? Do you do competition or what?
No, I'm just around the neighborhood with my friends usually.
That's Cameron. Pizza that she just made is just coming out. We'll get you a closer shot of that. Look at that. That looks good. This brisket is smoked in the back. Cheese, sauce, going on right there. Garnish with some cilantro. Put the S on there. Take it to the front. Again, everything comes up here to go out. We already making sloppy fries. So it's sloppy fries with chopped brisket. They don't want any jalapenos, and they requested moist brisket. That's the time that tells you how long the customer's been waiting right there. So 2 minutes, 32 seconds on the chopped brisket sandwich. Right, so yeah, I hope y'all feel like you are in the kitchen watching. Unless you get tired over here, this is close you're gonna be able to get to the food. Right, so she's moving it around. Gonna put some sour cream on the top, and she's going to garnish it with some chives. And she's done. She's gonna close it up and take it to the spot so they can get it to the customer. Okay, so now it's time to take it off. I can't believe how good it's looking. Looking amazing.
This is what you're gonna talk about.
All right, so this is what it takes to make a video. You gotta, this movie magic right here.
Remember how you did it last time where you put it on?
I got it. All right, so now we're gonna take it off and cut it up. But before we cut it up, we're gonna put some butter on it. Say, man, y'all use a lot of butter. You know you like that butter.
Now you gonna sauce it first?
No, not for that.
You cut this off? Right? Y'all cut this off?
Yes.
Rip.
It's because if you sauce and then cut, it messes up.
Oh, yeah. All right, now we're gonna cut it up. Y'all should see my face while I'm cutting this pizza. You gotta do it like you working instructions. Make it taste better.
All right.
And years of experience to slide that pizza off on that thing like that. Trust me.
It's such a good shot and got freaking Livy in the back.
I'm way over here. I think that's a cameraman issue, not the person issue.
Is it bad to him? Yeah.
It's bad. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
It's all up in it.
I'm gonna do the exact same angle, so don't just go over there or something.
I can't get him.
Oh, come out here. Come out here, Dan. Right
The
here.
point is not to have a camera person in the commercial.
Come out here, Dan. Let's go. Get everything. Well,
These commercials is what brings this business, but yeah, let's go ahead and play it.
all right. You're doing great.
Oh my God. Felix Friday.
Now, you gotta put the sauce on the top. No, don't.
Finish your Fat Floyd sauce. Finish your Fat Floyd sauce.
I told y'all he was militant.
Yeah, all them videos you love is what cuts this way.
So stupid.
Now, you gotta put Fat Floyd's signature sauce on the top. That's how we do it. He's very intense on the videos, but I put up with it because his videos are like gold. He is incredibly gifted. All right, things slowed down, but it's time to take off, so we'll leave her in charge of the kitchen. She's more than capable of running the team. I gotta go run some other errands. We got this?
I got it.
We got it, all right. We're taking a trip to HEB, I think that's where we're going. We gotta go pick up a couple things. Cool thing about my bike is that I can run errands in it. I've gotten as many as 13 slabs of ribs in there. So I can get all kind of stuff. So I like to run around on it. I'm so busy, I don't ride as much as I want, so I take every opportunity that I can to ride. So I have to get cameras to put on my bike now that I'm doing this. So you won't be able to get that riding footage, but you'll get it soon enough. The cool thing about what I do is with the barbecue, these people at these stores, they my co-workers, you know, because I see them so much. You know, I see them multiple times in a day, and I see them almost every day. So even though we don't work for the same company, it's like they're my co-workers because I see them all the time, man, have great respect for what they do. And this is what this has done, man, as a pastor. It's given me great respect for what people do every day. I teach and preach a lot about faith, and faith has been a great contributor to, it's been the greatest contributor to everything in my life. When I grew up, I didn't have great examples of people who did business or things like that. When I started reading the Bible and God talking about what was possible for me and everything the Bible says about faith, that all things are possible for him that believes. When you pray, believe that you receive. Man, and I started learning from guys who taught that most of their lives, then it really made an impact on me. And I would say that it's impossible for everything that I've done since I became a Christian. A thing that I'm learning right now in life, and you guys will get a chance to experience some of that, is that faith obtains, but wisdom maintains. Faith will obtain, but wisdom maintains. So faith got us in this situation here right now. But after you get in it, you have to be able to maintain it. So you need some wisdom to maintain it. But like I said, I don't really talk like a normal preacher. My stuff has real life application to it. But I think that God is the flyest. He's the greatest thing that ever happened in my life, man. So the Lord saved me out of organized crime. I was headed to the penitentiary. I just waited on the laws to come get me, but they never came. And I had this real encounter with God, and it turned my life around. You know, nothing's been the same since, and I've never regretted a day in my life. But it's been an adventure, and you can see kind of the stuff that happens in the kitchen. We got other things we want to do. I got some things I'm going to be introducing. I'm not going to tell it to you in this episode, but in the next couple episodes, I'm going to be announcing something else that we're working toward, another element that we're going to add to the Fat Floyds phenomenon, right? But I just want to kind of share my heart with you. I feel like even in all of the running around and everything that we did today, showing you what happens in the kitchen and all the craziness, I just wanted to share my heart with you. So I hope you enjoyed everything that you saw. The day is rapidly coming to a close, and time to start looking to what's got to happen tomorrow. But man, if you enjoyed it, share it with somebody, because we got a lot of exciting things outside of the barbecue. I'm going to share some of my media projects that we are working on. Of course, we're going to talk about the church and the ministry and stuff like that from a different side. But I'm excited about it. So you're invited to go on the journey of being Levi. God bless you, and thank you for spending this time with us.